What's going on, Soul Tribe? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and bring you another little nugget to add to the Soul Tribe archive. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Neptune and Libra in the 10th house. And this is a lovely combination here. Now, with Neptune and any of the outer planets, we're talking about Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto in particular, they're going to cover larger swaths of people. Neptune stays in a sign for about 14 years at a time. So it becomes more of the house placement that decides the more unique determiner how you work with these energies. But you as a generation and those around that 14-year span will share that same Neptune in Libra energy. Now with Neptune, Neptune's a very mysterious one. This is where we get a little more esoteric, where we get a bit more nebulous. This deals with our psychic abilities. This is the connection with that universal oneness. This is that kind of collective unconscious energy. This is the Neptune is the modern the modern ruler of Pisces. And so, yeah, she has this compassion too that comes with Neptune. Through this transcendence and understanding of this experience here, we find this just coming to this newer sense of love, this divine love, and again, divine oneness and unconditional love that comes with Neptune. Neptune can also deal with illusions, delusions, trickery, escapism, things along those lines. So those are areas you want to check into when we're dealing with Neptune. I actually have my sun opposed almost like to the minute of my sun. So trickiness sometimes. Now with Libra. Libra is about establishing this sense of harmony. Libra doesn't come in balance. They're coming here in order to seek balance, where usually their other signs have different kind of mechanisms in order to deal with stuff. Libra's kind of come in and figure it out. You know, they're here to, they've made almost like this contract with the universe. It's just like things, how do you deal with this seeming randomness that is life? And usually that could be through creating some sort of beauty. You know, Libra is a very creative, artistic sign. This could be through singing, through art, through sculpting, you know, again, whatever that my poetry. Yeah, Libra is one very creative, and they're here to bring this beauty, to bring balance, and also Libra can deal with the relationships as well. You know, as far as like our one-on-one relationships, when we're talking personal relationships, what we're talking about with Libra. Now with the 10th house, this is one of the angular houses. This is your highest house in your chart, or at least the house that's associated with. Usually is where, depending on the house system you use, that's where the midheaven is. But the 10th house is the highest point. This is where how people see you. You know, it's not necessarily your career. It tends to fall into that, but it can be more than that. This is how people see you. As a mom is 10th house stuff. Firefighters, 10th house stuff. You know, vegan, it's 10th house stuff. You know, these are things that just people reckon. You just kind of reckon, oh, that one bartender with used to be the one bartender with the piercing. That was that was my 10th house. You know, the one real friendly one. that was my 10th house thing. So that's how the 10th house, but it's a little bit deeper than that. It's just like, who am I wanting to be? How do I want to show up in this life? What do I want to achieve with the 10th house? So when we're talking about Neptune being here, being at one of the highest points, this I see it could be someone who it's in some sort of art. For example, maybe you're a musician, maybe you're some sort of recognized, or you just created some sort of career out of dealing with sculpting. Maybe you do, I mean, it doesn't have to just deal with like traditional art stuff. Maybe you're doing graphic design. Maybe you do like car stuff. Maybe you're doing like details along those lines. You're building luxury cars, or, you know, real fancy with Libra. Maybe you're making clothes, or maybe you're just crafting different knickknacks and things. But with Neptune being there, I feel that there is this Neptune in Libra. I feel like it can be, again, very beautiful. It can be where you can find a way to bring that divine energy inside in order to help you find that sense of balance, and also to make a career out of it as you're going through it. If you so choose to do that, you may just want to have art where maybe your art is recognized, but you remain anonymous. Maybe you remain mysterious with Neptune being there. That could be something how that could potentially manifest here. One way too, I would be mindful with this, depending on what's going on with Neptune, is that of letting relationships, or letting the relationship with the public letting them put their projections on you. I would be aware of that, about wanting to be what other people want you to be as opposed to who you want to be. You know, Libra can be one where there can be this compromise here, wanting to please others in order to, you know, sacrifice internal peace for external peace, and that eventually that'll rack up. So you want to be mindful with that. Neptune can be, again, can be overgiving sometimes, but this could be where too maybe people see you as one thing, and it can be completely false. You know, like there could be this, again, it just depends on what's going on with Neptune. And so I'd pay very close attention to the relationships that you're forming, because I feel like it'll be recognized. You know, if you're, and not this is, you know, just something to be aware of with this. And again, without the full picture of this, it is kind of, it's always a little difficult. We were just kind of speculating here. But I would love to hear if you are making some sort of like craft with this possibly, or working with this in some sort of like some sort of career endeavor. Leave down there in the comments and talk about the stuff if you or someone you know happens to have this placement. And yeah, the goal of this is to be where we kind of expand on this, and if we get enough traction on this, maybe do like a part 2, or the ultimate goal is to have like a live and do this like a regular thing. So I would love to hear how you're working with these energies. But until next time, stay mindful out there and keep raising that vibration, seize the day and the night, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.